Hello, Hopscotch crew, and welcome to our tiny office in our tiny home, which I'm really excited that we got to put in Luna because, I mean, we have our bedroom, our kitchen, our washroom, our dining room, and the fact that we could fit an office in here makes it just so complete. One of the first things you probably notice is this massive screen, which is pretty sweet. First of all, it looks sexy. It's got like this curve to it, and I like curves. I got curves. Why I really like it the most is for editing. I can just see more. When I was editing on my laptop, it was just, I got used to it, and I still do when I'm on the road. But the fact that I have a bigger screen to work from makes it more exciting because I can just see more. The monitor is hooked up to my laptop through HDMI, so I can be editing on the monitor, I can be checking my emails or on YouTube or Facebook, or even looking for music for my videos on my laptop. So it's multitasking at its finest. This monitor is so light, and it was really cheap too. It was like 350 bucks Canadian, and it's so sexy. On the back of the monitor, we have an HDMI, we have the headphone jack, we have DC in, I don't know, what the hell is that? DP in? Don't know what that is, but we got one. This situation here looks very clean, right? There are things around, but there's no cables. And that's important to us because cables just get in the way, they look ugly, we didn't want that. So little cables makes us happy. This charging pod is really cool. I didn't even know they existed until maybe a few months ago. Now I'm seeing them everywhere. Get out of here, cables. See what I mean? They just piss you off. This charging pod is for your cell phone. What you do is you take your cell phone, literally just place it on top, and it starts charging it. What I like about it, even though like the pod is actually plugged in with a cable, I just like the fact that when I come home and I'm in a rush or something, I can just like drop my phone on there. I don't have to like look for a cable to plug it in. Again, wireless. This is a Bluetooth speaker, so we can connect that directly to our computers or laptops. And also there is a headphone jack in the screen, so we can plug headphones directly into this monitor. This is special. It needed to be here, this plaque, because this is a big accomplishment, and I remember how happy I was when it finally arrived after so many years. It is a plaque that YouTube sends to you when you reach 100,000 subscribers, which we did last year. You guys are a huge part of that, so thank you a million times. 100,000 times. Anything is possible. You just gotta keep following your passion and your dreams. So that is a reminder of that. It also hides cables. This bench here, Sia chose, and it's really comfortable and it fits snug right in here, which is nice. So we have like access to walk through here without hitting anything when someone's not working at the desk. But when someone is working at the desk, that is the one thing that annoys me about this place. This is the narrowest part of the Airstream because we have the washroom here. So when someone's working, it's a little harder to get by without like rubbing up against them. So if you're working, you have to constantly like arch your back or straighten your back, which can get a little bit annoying once in a while. But we live in a tiny space, you deal. Let's go under. This is, when you live in a tiny space, as we've mentioned many times, you have to make use of all of the space. So we have a lot of storage under here. When we got the Airstream back from the renovators, we had this like high shelf, and the wheel is actually underneath. So again, it's nice to use all the space. Turned it into a shelf. Now we have like our paperwork here, tax stuff, magazines, envelopes, pens, paper, and then Sia installed these two additional shelves so we can put any extra gear or gadgets. We have a lot of our hard drives because we have a lot of hard drives. We have a lot of hard drives because we have a lot of footage and photos from our travels over the years, so many of them are in here. Ooh, in this bin here, more gadgets. Check out this sexy beast. This is a new addition. I even like the case, it's sleek. Ah, but now we have this sexy beast. Ow! I don't know why they call it the funny bone, it ain't funny. We have plugs under here because you need plugs in an office to charge things. We have AC and DC power, and we have USB ports as well, a couple of those. We also have 2 other plugs here, right behind the monitor. This is one of my favorite drawers in the whole Airstream. It's actually sexier usually, but this camera is in here. Yeah, this drawer is for our camera gear, our lenses, our other microphones, our monitors, our headphones, chargers, other stuff for us to make videos. And what's really cool about it is we had 2 camera bags originally, which we didn't need. So Sia used the inside of one camera bag and put it in here. So we have like all the dividers and the protection for when we're driving, so none of our gear gets wrecked. This cabinet here, which is where we keep our camera bag and typically our tripods, which are not in here right now. They should be, Sia.
Sorry.
We could probably fit more if we needed to. And that is our tiny office, which I think is pretty kick-ass because we've been able to fit so much in it, but it doesn't look cluttered. It doesn't feel like claustrophobic. It's got everything we need, and our home is wherever we want it to be. So we get to travel with our office. And yeah, this is the station where all of the magic happens now.